Hello, hello, chat. Are we ready? Let's get started, shall we? Monday. Let's get started. Okay, let me reacquaint myself. Okay. Let's get this mic moved a little bit closer into my mouth. Kitty. Hello, hello. I'm hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. They say she drowned in the lake. Hope for all of our sakes they're wrong. Oh, shit. I completely hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry. I was about to sneeze and I hit the stop streaming button. Better turn it back on. I'm sorry. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thaumic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to try and search for it myself until I learned that it is in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Let me make sure everything's going live correctly. I'm sorry. Wait, what? There it goes. Okay. Sorry about that. I have to make sure it was out. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. Okay. Hall of Shields. We'll put this down here for now. Done something quite stupid. I went exploring in Heathwood and came across a grave. Overstrewn with dark brambles, so I started to clear them to get a better look at the inscription. I wasn't as careful as I should have been. The thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on one of them. Not felt well since. Please help me. Okay, let's go to this index. Let's see thorns. URST. No thorn. Okay. An antidote. Okay, I need a hint for this one. This person appears to be cursed. Okay. Praxis is one thing. So I'm assuming... No. Blackheart. Okay, so let's take a look in our index for Blackheart. Lamb's Siphon. Okay, using the dried seed pod of a snap. Okay. Would you... Oh, I'm drawing a blank on this one, guys. Lamb Siphon. Skilled hand is required to perform the procedure drawing the curse. The instrument is made using the dried... Maybe this? No. I don't really have anything that... Wait. No, not that. Maybe this? No. Okay. It incorporates a round seed pod like those of the sheep snap. I'm literally drawing a blank. Smooth bronze. This is not it. We are looking for, let's take the instrument is made using the dried seed pod of a plant. Oh, we gotta make a thing. Oh, this is gonna suck. We'll do the 3 here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, kitty. Go ahead and bank this. Thank you, kitty. Bank that, or hold that. Bank that. It's 4 of a kind, so we'll hold on to these, roll these. Go back to man, we're just getting shitty luck, dude, today. No, that should have been able. I should have been able to grab that. That's bullshit. Hey, we literally need a 4 of a kind. We'll bank the 2 kitties. Bank the 3 kitties. Come on. I need 1 kitty. I need 1 kitty. I'm not gonna run this round. I'm just not getting the 4 of a kind I need. That's a 4 pair. I'm gonna commit arson. Okay. 1 death. Oh, I got a 2 pair, but I don't... There's those. Okay, then we have kitty. Lock that one. I need another moon. And there it is. There's the death. Oh, there it is. Yippee. Think. hate that sometimes. I hate that it does that sometimes. Okay. Let's... That's something quite stupid. Yes. Okay. Hold on. I just look. That's wood, and that wood looks really... Looks a lot like our lamb siphon. See how thin that is? I'm gonna try this. Oh, we did it! These truths are used... The truthful... Okay, these items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind. Okay. Okay. That's... Okay. Oh, we have a new person. Thaddeus White. Is it... okay, nice. You don't know me, but it's time I introduced myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here in Undermere. Ellie and I have a complicated relationship. And all siblings? I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard that he has left town for a few days. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. What is that? Hold on. Gold, wood, green gemstone. Bard. It takes great effort to throw... Okay, let's look at our gems. It's a green... gemstone jade. I'm gonna try something. There's this one. What is it? Below a moon that does not shine. No, okay. Acuminal. That's okay, we've solved the acuminal, we haven't used it. So Lobelia. They resemble a Jesus Christ, who threw shit? Oh, someone threw something. Hello, hello. Mintic field. Okay. Let's put this up. Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Mintic. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, no. I'm grabbing this and I'm posting it to my wonderful friend who said I could use this. So what I'm doing right now is there's a way we can test items looking at the field. It says it has a Mentic field. So this goes... No. Hold on. This goes here. That's not it. Oh, wait. That's a big circle. That's a little circle. Okay. Says they have a Mentic field. They resemble a Mentic field pattern. Wait, this symbol has a Mentic field pattern. Yeah, look at that. Those symbols. Hold on. I think this is a Babelia. I will write it down. Can we please? And we'll change our colors. We haven't confirmed it. What's next? Corvin's Might. With it. Okay, so Corvin's Might, honestly, I think this is a Corvin's Might. Because of the fact it has... Okay, what is going on? Because of that Raven's Claw. So... Importance. In the form of a small totem. I don't know. I don't know. We'll keep going. Jupiter, thank goodness you're safe. I was worried about you. I hope my mother is okay too. Lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. The truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time. In the meantime, I've found another clue in the journal. Text directly before this is largely illegible, but I was able to make out reference to a vault of some kind. Three resonant objects. Lightest first. I'm thinking, sorry. This is a game that is definitely a lot of thinking. Okay. 3 resonance. Well, we have a resonance compass. So let's see something. So that's heavier. Wait, I think I know it. Yes. Okay. Look at this. We know we can do that. Not... what it looks like. That's 1146. Oh wait, no. That looks like that's if that's noon. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll leave that in. 5. Keep 6 in. Try this. Oh, we found a vault. Ooh. Okay. We got that. And then we've got that done, actually. Nice. I got a fright when they brought that body of those lifeless black eyes. I thought for sure it was Verona at first. She does look like her, but we're quite certain it's a lady from Hawkshead who went missing a few days ago. There's one thing I can't get out of my head, though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? And in the meantime, Verona is still missing. I don't like to use thaumic needle as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rulebook. We need answers, so we need a thaumic needle. Okay. Okay, let's think. Thaumic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decrease when heated. Okay. Tall items. So we're over here. We have a few. So it's about 1.5 pounds. Oh. I think this is it. I think this is it. It's a tall item, and then using my weighing scale and a candle, I can confirm that its weight does indeed reduce when heated. Yippee! Okay. Sometimes called the Hand of Jupiter or a fire palm, a loam is an item with enticing power. It can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who's played that game knows that it only lasts so long before time catches up. When it does, it often hits harder. Oh, hold on, we need to rearrange. There we go. I like to try and keep all of my everything that we've identified in an area. Put this over here. Trying to keep things identified. Oh, this amber we have identified, so we'll put up here. People are afraid, and they are right to be, but it is too late for them. They are of no use to us, but you might be. Prove yourself, and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. I require an object to steady my restless congregation and remind them why I am the one to lead us through this turbulent time. They respect strength and power above all else. Okay, let's take a look. Morgan's Folly. Morgan's Folly. A folly symbol can be revealed to induce, making them open to suggestibility. Precaution should be taken. Okay. Or a fortuitous. That... Oh. Okay, hold on. I don't think we have a more fortunates. Wait. The hidden symbol. Staring at this symbol makes my head swim, but nothing. I think this is a Morgan's Folly. The pendant features a hidden symbol of hypnosis. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure torments, paralysis, or worn around the neck. Okay. Love that. We love that we're getting that. Oh god, I love little puzzle games like this. The writer's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body later. Oh, we're getting a new card. Follow the lines. I am marked by Jupiter. Okay, I am marked by Jupiter. I feel like I have a planet Jupiter. 10, hold on. I remember from last time we played that the mark of Jupiter on my map leads me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than intriguing torn notes, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf is mounted on a runner. Slide to one side. Push it and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess in the wall beneath it. Wait, the cat... Wait. We have it torn. Okay. The castle vaults are the vaults. To the vaults. The vaults are okay, and it has. I said, realize it has been thematically sealed. Not clear what I need to open it. But the letter, the castle vaults, it can be opened by any object made from silver or gold. That's silver. No, okay. Hold on. It produces a diurnic field. Got it in the notes what a diurnic field looks like. So a diurnic field looks little one in the middle, big one at the top. So we know this doesn't do it. If it produces a diurnic field, it'll match it. That matches it pretty well. So we'll Moonstone Guardian. Haha. Put this back. Put the kitty cat back. Okay, the door slides open without a sound, as though it has been kept well oiled over the years. Behind it, I find a large natural cavern that extends into the rock. Okay, the walls are lined with racks of whiskey bottles instead of the rows of artifacts I was picturing. When I show Edmund, he is delighted and he spends his time examining the dusty shelves. It is not long before he makes a find that I'm surprised I missed. I return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. Okay. These can go in the archive. What does this read? The Bishop's Square is a simple tool of my great-great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on a Briar's disc. Do I know what a Briar's disc is? No. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zia. Yeah, that we do have. Zia is worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia that can be difficult to remove. They're made of single material, except for wood or clay. Okay. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possession, so he began hiding them about the castle, noting their locations in a code only he understood. Okay. So we know this is a Bishop's Square. Since this is, who was it, Brian? No, that's not him. That's not him. Baron, but yeah, that guy. Okay, let's grab his, oh, like, okay. Mars in winter. What is Mars? Mars is that symbol. Okay. Hold on. What is winter? Should have seasons. Winter is that. Okay. This is Mars. So if we put... Well, no, this is Mars. This is the only room that has something. The smell... Okay, the smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the kitchen's glares while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not gonna find anything here. And yet, on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something. Floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity below, before my fingers grasp something hard. Oh! Use the Bishop's Square. Nice! Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. That's a black gemstone. Hold on, we have a gemstone book. It's not bloodstone. It's more like obsidian. No, that's onyx. A stone of the night and of darkness. There are some who fear and some who are seduced by it. Bronze. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it's an Ouroboros. It's a two-headed snake, but Ouroboros is... I think this is A witch's finger. I just made that connection, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll call the next day. I can't say too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would kill for. People have killed for. A lot harder. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it'd be safer in an ecumenal. Okay, hold on, what's an ecumenal? Okay, I think we have, yeah, we've identified the ecumenal. Ha ha ha! There's an hourglass motif on the box, memento mori. Closer inspection, it produces an unpleasant sensation suggesting it is empty. Shadow ink is something used in practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow inkers' designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, where others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstone. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. Okay, we did get this confirmed, so we'll put this at yellow. Move these around. Getting dire out there. They found the body of that priest last night. She was torn to shreds by her own congregation and left to rot outside the town hall. Such horrific violence. It has no place in our town. The north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods. Uncommon. Okay. Hold on. Going to this one here. The north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come to a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. Okay, so this along the, okay, if I'm to come, I will need it to spirit vault. This can so now it's full. After then, okay, I noticed a just movement in the corner of my eye. A strange thin mist has formed near one of the barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light contradiction that my eyes have trouble clearly perceiving. Okay, now, okay, so that we've taken care of. This we're gonna put up here. We're gonna put it in here for now. And then this goes in here. Okay. Now we have what we need. We have a spirit vault. What? What? I'm so confused. I could have sworn. Hold on. Oh my god, below a moon that does not shine. There is no mark upon my shrine, in the dark, but not alone. My neighbor bear... That was the wrong one. Hey, this is what I came for. We found a new item. Okay. Ancestor of mine, hidden item, and it's his burial chamber. It has never been up to this until I learned that it's in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Assuming here? Breathe deeply from the spirit vault and it clears my mind. I don't... Hall of Shields. Stone sarcophagus. It's on a raised portion. Okay, I held the torch closer. But nothing stands out. Okay. The sun's light will reveal my gift. Okay. Take a look for sun. Find storm. Sun bond. Okay, let's see about a sun bond. Sun bond. Yes. The sun bond banishes the darkness in an instant, half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the light as a blood-red urn. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. That has been done. Let's see. To my left the day. I feel like this is a catacombs. Oh. To my left the day, to my right the night. I find the row of 3 tombs, okay. Look, had it been there, I never noticed it when I sat down. Oh, that's creepy. But that's the same, almost the same symbols we have over here. Is that all of my extra papers? We'll set this back to neutral. I got to thinking after I left, transferring this secret as only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit so I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Okay, truth conduit. Gentle sound they produce. He told me if it was like a necklace or something. Okay. Before we keep going, I want to take a look. Stone, gold, symbol. Okay, deception, hold on. First off, I think that's the truth's conduit. This item bears the symbol of deception, the jingling, gentle sound it makes. This type of method is used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure, Oh, that's cool. Got a little tinkling sound as you move it. Evelyn! I've never felt more tired of devoid of life. An apathy has settled in my bones that I do not be able to shift. While I have breath in my lungs, I will not... Okay. By grace of Grey. Grace, grace, grace. Okay. Grace, grace. Took a drink and my headphones fell off. Oh, I've had a tip off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places were once a doorway of a kind? An inscription that has appeared on top of the stone that sits atop Weatherhelm. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a Barabella to read the inscription, but they say that if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. I'm leaning more towards the direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. Okay. What does the pit do? So much stuff. Imino pit. Thinking. Hold on. We don't often have things made of multiple metals, so I think this is the pit. Oh, nice. Gold, clay, and death. Not check the atomic field. I don't really know how to use that. Hope this works. Here's a token of my appreciation for something for you to ponder over. Oh, look at that! Okay. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in Undermere. Together, they looked for answers. Oh, where am I? Mouse. A sword? Oh. I'm buried with the Knights of Thorns. Okay, so buried catacombs. Let's take a look. Let's try this first. Should not have come here, that's not it. Aha! The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of the Southern Fell. Not a pleasant place, and I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I am able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave, but don't look back until I'm out in the bright of the day once more. Another item! Oh. We have... There we go. Okay. Okay, I've noticed that some people claim not to fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me, not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel them, I know I'm alive. Going back to nothingness, that is what I fear. Starting to do my best to live together, starting together with alone. Okay, take a look. No. It's a ball. Is it? Item with enticing power. The only thing I can think of is this. Another 10. I mean, this is... I think... No, that's not it. Maybe this hand? Some symbols. Okay. Life, of course, ellipses, death, that. Protection. Arsenic, bismuth. Don't care about any of those. No. Triangle? What's the triangle mean? I keep coming back to that. That's what my eye is being drawn to. Fire. Feels like... Jupiter is connected to one of the planetary metals. Could that be a clue? That's made of tin. Tin is Jupiter. Features a hand and it's designed. It's made of tin, the planetary metal associated with Jupiter. It also features a triangle, the symbol for fire. That's because a loam is called... Oh, that's not what I want. Back. The hand of Jupiter. I feel like an idiot sometimes for not making those connections. I went with Mr. Potter up weather yesterday. We found a tall stone easy enough and set about our work. Mr. Potter told me to stand back. Okay. Thought he had it worked at first. The stone opened just like a door, just like Mr. Potter said it would, and he went inside, but then it slammed shut and there was noise like thunder. I ran up, but there was no sign of Mr. Potter, and the tall stone was a stone again, and there wasn't even a crack to show where the door might be. The writing on it was gone too. I don't... Now, Mr. Potter was a fair man, and he paid me fair for the work. What I really wanted was a thing he couldn't give me. Pathfinder. He had it on him, of course. Not that I've robbed him if he'd left it behind. Then again, he wouldn't need it if he was dead, wouldn't he? Anyway, I don't know its name, but I reckon you'll know it. It has unnatural properties like it was floating on air. Said he could use it to find his way even in the fog. Okay, let's take a look at our index. Pathfinder's tool. Zephyrim, okay. No. We're looking through here now. Okay, no. Fog, not a sunbomb, not an anvil, not thunder. Spirit's Eye. Okay, not that. Oh, solemn ether. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind to recall that which... Okay. Solemn Meether might be it. Okay. But he could find his way even in the fog. What if we take a look at... There's not fog. Way? Sleep. Vitality. No. Abrasive Nether. Okay. No. Paella. No. Sander. Not a shadow anchor. Okay, Shin. That's not Hicks. I legitimately don't know. Okay, can't. Equally sized and... Oh my gosh. Hold on. A Valent. Valence can help you. I feel like an idiot. There's a Valent. Nope. Valent. Used by adventurers, help them find their way. Okay. There's been an unexpected death in the family. It has hit all of us hard, but particularly my husband. I would like to give him a heart chamber. Okay. What's... My nose is itching something here, guys. Okay. Keep those... Okay, after death. I mean, okay, hold on, wait, let me reread that. Heart chamber. Okay, there's a vast skull in the cult. Okay. An item known as the Wraith Chamber. Have morphed over time into a way to keep those deaths dear to us close to... Okay, here's my logic. Okay, that's simple. Blessings. I think it's this. Because it's a coffin which keeps it after death, and the skull at least is in the Holgar. There's a sigil that resembles the Holgar Grim Mask. Yeah! Brain cell. Powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. Wields the power of the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crown, the Wiccan Triple Goddess. Very nice. You ever work out that Bishop B square thing was? Yes, I did. Suddenly remember this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. I haven't a clue what it means. Blessings in spring. Okay, hold on. If blessings are in spring, let's take a look. Blessings. Oh, no. In spring, so. That's blessings, right? Spring is the teardrop, so blessings are in spring. Rising in autumn. Oh, nice! The symbols on the map lead me to the winding stair of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take too long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop. Oh! Got a new trinket! Oh, what the fuck is this? Does it not hang up right? It is! Okay. But that... Okay, reorganizing. Oh, my nose. Guys, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh. Where's my tissues? My nose is killing me. Okay. Hello, Thaddeus. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried as my pet. I hoped my brother would be back by now. I have an idea, though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh dear me, this is a better word. Okay. What is a witherance? Witherance. Okay. The inverse of a fortunate and is sometimes used for more malicious use. Those can be crafted from stone, but wood is more commonly used. Let's take a look. Is there like a fortune? Or something? Then paralysis here. Okay. I should remind myself what a fortunance does. Okay. Let's find a fortunance. Can enhance physical strength. I notice myself becoming drained of energy as I handle this object. That's a witherance. Because the fortunate is used for strength, the inverse of which is weakness, and it bears a symbol of weakness. Made of wood. Yippee! This blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the hands of prior. Rare huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves. You get the basilisk as a... Oh. Okay. Oh, my nose. My mind is severed. Need Mimther. Mimther. Okay. Take a look. I know there's a few Mimthers. Been mentioned a few times. Nether. Okay, hold on. Abrasive Mether. Okay, no. That is not what I'm looking for. Not that type of Mether. Nether. Restful Nether. I don't think it's a restful Nether. Oh, wait. Don't think it's a restful Nether. Noting clarity of thought. What if it's a solemn nether? Okay, so if I remember, the cup. Where's the cups? Pretty sure it's the cups because it's saying it's used to pass shit around, right? Where's the other one? Okay, this is a restful nether. We have 3 options. I don't know if he'll take it. No, so it's not that. So it's... There it is. Solemn Mother. Put this up and shove this over. Hello, Roberta. Roberta, I've discovered something via the thermic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the Ambra. Please hold. Okay. When I was under its spell, I heard a whisper. Something was calling to me, and it felt terribly afraid. It left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what's keeping my patience in the trance-like state. I've never used a Gwydion siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Okay, so Gwydion siren. Get a strong compulsion. Used to divert attention. Okay. Feel like it's a necklace. I think that's it. As it takes great effort. This item appears in the sketch of the cabinet as an obelisk shaped like the needle. Reveals its attention-demanding power. That's what I was looking at. Okay. Yippee! Curator learned that the Nayland casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. Axe? I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Okay, let's... So not... Put this up. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Woodcutter's Lane. I think it's... the barn where the axe meets the tree. Either here or it's gonna be one of these two. Try this first. Oh, nice! To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There is no sign of an owner, so I search carefully. Not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I spy a bottle. A flash of blue. A bottle. This is it. Ooh, I like the design. So that's an eye. Hold on. Let's put an eye on it. Let's see if there's any... There's no eye. Okay, color, blue painted porcelain, cool and smooth, brewing storm. Hold on. Ethereum? Storm, okay. I think this is Ethereum. Good evening. Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter, which is our cat's name. Getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. She'll turn up. She always does. Another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of Strange Antiquities, our store. From the individual... Okay. A stone for dark forces. Or from the celestial, a stone of the earth. From the diurnal, a stone of death. Okay. Stone for dark purposes. Feel dark purposes. Corbin's might. A stone of the earth. Take a look. Stone of the earth. Stone of water. Yeah, bloodstone. Dark stone for dark purposes, that's one. A stone of the earth and of nature. Green. What do we have that's made of green? Hold on. Okay. That is jade that's in the middle. But let's take a look at our symbols. Hold on. So, between these two. Okay, so let's look at, up. This is what I wanted. Okay, up to, that's almost antimony. I don't think so. Okay, I can't find any information on that. I don't think that's a pure jade. But this, that's a green gemstone. Okay. That is thunder. The target almost looks like fog to me. It's rotated. Oh wait. No, it's not wax. That's heat. So hot and cold. Let me do with hot and cold for this one. Thunder, fog, hail. Light. No, because it's rotating. Lightning, rain, storm, snow. This is a weather pendant. So I think that's... I don't know what it's called, but I... No, that's not correct. That's Stone of the Earth. Let's try it, because that's jade. I do want to take a look at this, because that's hot and cold. Let's take a look. There's not cold. There is... Okay. What we'll do is we'll do hot, cold. Put that there, and then what is this? For the diurnal, a stone of death. I think it's this. I think I remember seeing something about that. Hey. Oh shit, no! Corvin's Might. Nope, give me Corvin's Might. Give me Weather Pendant. And this. Not mean to hit leave. Okay. Okay, so now we have to match... That's half and half. Wait, is it? No, that's half and half. So we need this, this, and this. Push the button in. And we got a new gemstone. And that gemstone actually matches this. Okay, so let's go to our gemstones. Malachite. That's malachite. Yippee! We're figuring shit out. Thank you for the nether. I have seen into the yawning deep. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor broken, must replace. Okay, shadow anchor. Shadow anchor. Nope. Shadow anchor. Something you use in practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence. They produce a field from the individual branch. However, blue gemstone, and it's made of gold. Produced from the individual brand. I don't know what that means. Okay, we might have to play the cat skate. I thought I heard my phone do something, sorry. Oh, my nose, I'm sorry. Ooh. Okay. This? No. Okay, let's take a hint. That either my gemstone or symbol book will come in useful here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That look... I feel like a dum-dum. It was right there. Okay, let's put this up. Okay. A ladder! We just got... I'm afraid this ladder was sorted and ended correctly and has ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Better late than never! Okay, let's take a look. I've spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed as far as the ossuary of the dam, the chilling, bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels, but it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Okay. So let's take a look at our... Let's put up our book. Okay. Obviously in the catacombs. I've spent... Okay... Follow it as far as the area of the damned. I think that's this. was able to follow Marwin's trail for a while, but okay. I can no longer make them out. Fortunately, I've always wanted to use a Carrick's candle. Carrick's candle? What is a Carrick's candle? Okay. Carrick's candle. The item produce an invisible light that peels back the years. They are marked by a description of a candle upon their surface. Okay. Fire and wax. The same symbol for flame is rendered above the symbol for wax, a depiction of the candle. Stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rocks for any signs of Marwin's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. Follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind and reclaim Marwin's lost treasure. Oh, cool, that's 10. The little necklace. So we'll put it up. Necklace. Are there any that have just like 3 lines? Like that? Under the individual Mentic field, we could have figured that out a fuck ton easier. Oh my god, Verona! Time has come to decide, Thaumaturge. The casket wants to be opened. The casket will be open. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside of my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. Verona. Hold on, I want Verona back. Okay. He said an abrasive or a zephyrum. Ooh. I want to be a little... Where's my zephyrum? Okay. Oh, we got a few things. We got a hydrate, a Duolingo, and a stretch. Okay. Let's do one thing at a time. Let's do the hydrate. We got the stretch. Oh, got a stretch, good stretching, and then we'll go to our Duolingo. Let me get Duo up. Thank you, ad blocker. Okay. Let's do our French lesson. Let's recap this. Oh. I am younger than my big brother. I am.
Je.
That's I in this instance. No, je suis. Yeah. Je suis younger.
Plus
Jeune
jeune que
mon
Grand frère.
frère, yeah. My big brother.
Nous avons 71 ans.
Nous avons, we are 60 is 60. Ons is 11. So they are 71 years old. My grand-père. He plays it very well.
Jouer.
My grand. Hold on, that don't make sense. My grandfather, my big brother. This is jouer, so he plays it.
Super.
I'm not understanding what it's asking for.
Regarde, préparer.
No.
Jouer.
My big brother knows how to play the guitar really well.
Je suis plus jeune que mon grand frère.
I hate. Okay. I am younger than my big brother.
Jour. Âge. Enfant.
How old are your 6 kids?
C'est un cadeau pour moi?
Is this present for me? But no one says. No one said, is this a present for me? Is this present for me? I might fail this lesson. Je... Trying to get it so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, I spend a lot of time not understanding what it's asking. I spend a lot of time with my mother. Je
Passe. Ressemble. Ils ressemblent à leur père.
I'm literally not understanding half of what they're wanting me to do.
Ressemble. Ils ressemblent à leur père. Père.
Il a 32 ou 33 ans.
He is 30 or 30, 32 or 33 years old.
Mes grands-parents ont 81 ans.
My grandparents are 80. '81, 4 and 20 years, so 4 20s. It's 420.
Ma grande sœur a 23 ans.
My big sister is 23 years old.
81, 82, 83.
Okay. 40. That's 81. 82. 83. My grandpa
C'est. Jouer.
C'est un cadeau pour moi?
Is this a present for me?
vais, temps.
Fuck! It was so close. Okay, Okay. Your breath.
Prochain, prochain.
Monsieur.
Passé,
No.
passé. Voir. Prochain.
Bookstore.
Librairie.
Tu veux du café?
Do you want some coffee? So do you want do you want to drink milk for breakfast? Because it's brioche. Or do you drink milk at breakfast? It's brioche, beer, or milk.
Du thé ou du café?
Ew.
Du.
Oh. Or coffee.
Je suis une femme. Homme, femme.
Nous pouvons aller au restaurant ensemble.
I want you to slow the fuck down.
Nous pouvons
Bon,
aller
allez,
au
oh,
restaurant
Hein?
ensemble.
we can go to the
Elle veut
restaurant.
du jus d'orange.
She wants some orange
Est-ce
juice.
que nous pouvons venir avec vous?
Slow the fuck down.
Est-ce que nous pouvons venir avec vous?
Je bois du jus d'orange tous les jours.
I drink orange juice every day. Okay, hold on. Where is ooh?
Où?
My brain is frying. Where are you?
Eh,
Where are you going?
Va. tu.
Passer
Passé.
des
Vacances.
I hate this.
Elle mange du pain avec du beurre.
Bread is pa. Yeah. Nope, hold on.
Tu bois du thé? Tu bois du thé.
Why am I sweating? That's why I'm angry. I'm hot. Okay. Do you want oh. N is done. This is set. Bookstore is. I always get it wrong. I always spell it wrong. Where are you going to spend your vacation? Ooh. S.
Eh, tu. Que. Thé. Passé.
Vacances?
Vac.
No. Ooh, hey. Hold on.
Tu bois du thé?
going to commit arson someday, guys. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Ooh.
Est ce que tu
Tu vas...
vas passer tes vacances.
Tu bois du thé?
What did I spelled it wrong.
Tu bois du thé? Tu bois du thé?
Arson. Look at that! An 800-day streak! Yippee! Turn this to normal sized. Hooray! Yeah! Well done! I'm going to commit arson someday. These French lessons make me want to sometimes just commit arson. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly and inevitably the darkness creeps out. Okay. Okay. We have... Hold on. That... Nope, that's not that. This. Why does this... Hold on. Yeah, this looks like... Hold on. We start up here, right? We go down here. So here? Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths and make my way carefully down crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carefully on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. Ooh, a pot with what symbol? Nope, not that one. That is the symbol of Earth. Nope, no, I got this one. This one is confirmed. So this goes over here. That goes there. That goes there. This goes into here. That goes up here. Sorry, a friend of mine is wanting to start DMing soon, so he's like asking me, hey, how do I make man? Okay, hold on. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a necroquant. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and I know what I am doing. A necroquant. This? A sex toy? Okay. They were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bond to them such that if they were to remove them even after death, the necrophant crumbled to death. Together their power is very much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against their skin for long times. Okay. Wait. Rebirth. I thought this was the witch's finger, but it's not. That's a symbol for rebirth. The item here is the ring. A wearable item. Is it attached to a hand scarred by Braxis? The spiral design of the item is a representation of the symbol for rebirth or resurrection. A dead vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can, okay. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items you're confident will be of interest to you. Oh. The Twinnings. Okay. Let's go. To Market Avenue. Where's Market Avenue? Market Avenue 15. The Twinnings. There it is. The man who dropped off his cart introduced himself as the owner of Twinnings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handmade carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it may not seem like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm leaving the Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around, annoyed to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal, he rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to help him. A Wixic cord. Okay, a Wixic cord. Medusa stones, okay. Okay, let's... Okay, produces cold. That symbol... What does that symbol mean? It's closest to insanity. Limestone engraved symbols. Nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. Okay, let's read it again. Perhaps I need to look for a suitable symbol or perhaps a gemstone. Okay. Do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body. Medusa stones. Stone. Okay. Okay. That's Vivinite. Symbol of paralysis. Hold on. I'm so glad. Okay, hold on. That's the paralysis symbol. Hold on. I was right. I just was looking in the wrong section. That's a Wixic cord. Nice, got it. Okay, to my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestone. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. I want to keep these two over here. Edmund! Something bad is about to happen. The Raven knows it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed to never touch it. One again after he died. The gnawing worry of that has become too much for me. Cassander. Okay. The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind. Okay. Hold on. I want to grab this. We can grab these, shove this into that. Grab this. That's obviously the moon, and then the box. Is there a symbol for, like, the mind? Witch's sign. Wait. This, I think, wait. No, okay. Then that's not what I'm looking for, but this might be the witch's finger. This actually might be the witch's, because that's the symbol of a witch, the moon. Nothing to remark. Wood, white paint, rough and gnarled. Nothing to remark. Nothing to... So we'll put it down here. Okay. Eyes may not mean literal eyes. Wait. Cassander. We go back to Cassander. Okay. Rather the more mysterious Selenic. Okay. So with that being said, we need to do... Nope. What is the Selenic symbol? Nope, nope, open the door. Selenic, okay. I'm gonna put this here because I'm trying to find all of this. That actually goes right here because that's Selenic. Um... Oh, this is... I have confirmed this too. Oh no, that's a Cassander. Okay. The Stone of Sight. Wait. Let's try this one. Ahaha! Reduces a selenic field. Okay. I like the music. The music changed. Music change. There always seems to be something going on under me. The sooner I can get sorted. My uncle gave me a ring, and I've had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there a way to uncurse it? Okay. Bad luck. No. Let's look for curse. Seer purifier. And are cleansed of, okay. Seer purifier. Ahaha! Will help at least purify that. The Hawthorn. I've been... Okay, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy. I'm fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. Okay. If you're able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. Gris. Okay, hold on. A gris. Gris. Okay. I'm okay. Hold on. Wait. Soot. Hold on. We'll put you here. Symbols. Those look like tears. But also, they're not blessings. So, triangle. Fire. Confusion. Paralysis. Chris. Confusion for your paralysis. I think that's it. Okay. Lumia. Okay. Thank you. We'll put the grist up in the confirmed section. Put the plant down here because we're getting a lot of these. They're getting a little crowded. Kitty, I'm sorry. There's been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the rivers from Backborough. Okay, but I have to protect my village, livestock in my village. Better me than a young man with his whole life ahead of him. I have come to repair my sword. I've come to prepare my sword. I just remember seeing that. Hold on. Basilisk. Folium? Place of a folium 6 times during the hand of prior. So it's a blade. Hand of... Oh, but the hand of prior is... Okay. Okay. And so we're gonna pull a few things down so we can take a look at it. Hand of prior. Drawn across it. Keeping hand shape. No, this has been confirmed. It's a symbol, not. As a. Okay. So we'll give 2 tries. We'll see this. No. This. Because it's got blade. I just saw that. And we'll put this up. Ha ha ha. Okay. They've escaped. At first my patients grew agitated when I used the Gawaitian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned volatile. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the other. Tried to stop them, but they fought their way to the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. Oh boy. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had been leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. Yes. But it looks like... Okay, so time. Okay, hold on. That looks like the clock. Hold on. Nope, shift. Hold on. Okay. So, what? No. Nope. That looks like claw. No. No, hold on. We're not doing something right. Okay. Oh! close. There it is. That's the... Oh wait, hold on. It still looks like a tomb, but it looks like it's a half moon. What's my brain? What? Half moon. The air is stifling in the dark, and the euphoria, the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me. But I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chance of interesting finds are higher. Take long for my search to bear fruit. Ooh. Okay, got that taken out of the way. The Witherings was a terrible idea. Well, I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed. But I see now how naive that was now. The casket is far more dangerous than anything I've come across before. And now I hear they are looking for it with black eyes. Either I need to bring them out of the museum. I need to keep them out of the museum, or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Okay, let's take a look. Red Vivant. Okay, Dread Vivant is actually pretty good. Alunima. Harnesses. Okay, I really like that Dread Vivant. Now the question is do we have a Dread Vivant? Okay, a Dread Vivant sounds to me like a necklace of sorts, because then you can loop it around anything. Okay, let me space out these items a little bit. Okay, here's where I might be a psychopath. The Dread Vivant. Dread means death. Feels unusual, not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. I can't quite put... There is a humming. This part is painted black gold. Okay. So this would probably siphon it. The concept of balance is reflected in its design. The skull and the flower. It does exude power. Okay. Hello. It's an uneasy quiet in the town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. I have recently come into my possession a number of texts on subjects you don't hear. Library across the street. Okay, let's look at the library. What number is the library? Woodsworth Library. Nevertheless, scrolls look promising, but they're written in the Daedrix. Okay. There's something I remember them being able to translate. PQRS. Translation. A Babelia. Babelia, okay, they resemble a mentic field pattern, but they themselves do not produce a mentic field. Okay, so let's find a Babelia. Didn't I? That is what I think of Babelia. Oh, no! That'd be the wrong thing. Babelia. The effect of the Babelia makes my mind spin, and I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. Ow. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it does take some effort, and I feel drained as I reach the end. Oh, we found 3 things. Nice. Anna Bryant. So I picked the worst possible week to lose my Bryant charm. Okay, let's find it. Nope. Bryant charm. Okay. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the triple goddess. So if I had to guess, I would swear that the Bryant would have the goddess symbol on it. Charm, necklace. Let's take a look at our charm. We know this is what this is. I'll put this up here. Wait. Green gemstone. I think it's this. So the item resembles a symbol of the triple goddess, which is very big in witchcraft. Wait. Argyle. Hold on. It's got symbols of the earth. This has now been identified. We'll put this over here, and we'll separate these 3 out. Maybe, okay. Eli! I'm sorry, I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after my absence. Learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There's a powerful dark article here in Undermire called the Nalian Casket. And now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum this whole time. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We will need to create a Pillar of Calaris. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't say, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay. Pillar of Calaris is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it is the safest way to destroy powerful art. It can only produce urgent. Okay. Let's... Okay. We'll hold on to that one for right now. Isabel, I've had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now I felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Carved wooden effigy. Lift this feeling of weakness. Okay. Okay, let's... Nope, not that. We'll go to weakness. Vitality, Orford Spire. No, okay. Strength. Nope. Hearing, strength. I'm gonna PQRS. Select. Storm strength. A Fortinus. A. I think that's it, but hold on. Strength. That's a symbol for strength, so he is made of stone. Put the fingers up there. Okay, Susan Hill. I would like a blackback. Bloodback. The nameless ones are restless. I'm ready to hear their voices. Okay. Let's go to Bloodback. Okay. Not known where they peak. Okay. So here. That is Vibonite, a stone of death and decay. And then bloodstone, so I think it's this. Painted green wood. Smooth. Oh, don't like that. This is what you want. Get out of my shop. Go the fuck away. Oh, don't like that. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Okay. Thaddeus! I went to... Oh no, what do we do? Eli's back in town, but he hasn't come to see me, and if... Oh god, where do we do now? Oh no. Okay, hold on. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself, and hands so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to open. Those are books, so let's find out. I lie below books and scrolls. Okay. On this and scrolls on the esoteric and arcane. Still curious what's here. Oh, oops. Okay. I am drawn to a dark. I'm sure there's. But sadly, a cursory glance is all I have. Hold on. Entering the library, I'm drawn to a dark alcove. Round the right, bearing the title Esoteric. Okay. I don't understand. A lie below book. Wait. No. No, it's here. Like here? I will go to each of these rooms. Here. Nope. Here. Dude, we're gonna... Okay, hold on. Okay. So, I lie below. No, okay. Ballroom? We'll keep going. This is I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and arcana, which that is right here. So this is the grand hallway, and the grand hallway connects to this. At the very tip. There, okay. At the very tip here. Which one would think? Because this is above the courtyard. I lie below. Oh my god, there it is. Okay. As I open the door, I am hit by a musty smell of damp. This room hasn't been entered for some time. The corner of this room is piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books, but underneath the debris I find something of interest. Okay, so we have a... music has changed. Lord, that was rough. Okay. Eli. Museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of Strange Antiquities' vaults. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Okay. Okay. So let's... Candle that gives off no light. Okay. A candle that gives off no light. I have to think that'd be Carrick's candle. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. Shadow anchor. A finger, but not a flesh. No. Okay. I got it. Ha 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 ha. Okay. There's that, and so we need 2, 6, and this one. Push the button. The blackened wood, rough. Ooh, okay. So we put that in the archive. A pillar of Kalaris is a powerful blast of energy that consume... In my opinion, okay, strength and weakness, light and darkness, align the opposing powers. Okay. Ocean's light. The lake has turned black. As Omen said, I say this is probably about, but the mail won't deliver itself. Okay. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Okay. And I need... Where is it? There it is. Okay, fear in fear in autumn. So I need to go to symbols. What is a symbol for fear? Fear, okay. Winter. Okay. Fear in winter. Rising, fear in autumn. Fear in autumn. Okay, hold on. So, rising... I don't understand. Fear in autumn... Oh, put that back. So, fear in autumn, which this is where autumn is. Rising in summer. Hold on. What's the symbol for Mars again? Mars. So if rising in summer, that's a symbol for rising. I'm looking for. Okay. I really don't know how to do this. Here in autumn. There's not really a symbol for rising. Is there? Truth. Weakness. Dark, ashes, oil, soap, towel, urine, verdigris, vinegar, wax, bismuth, magnesium, phosphorus, gold, heat, grease. Okay, hold on. Here in winter. No. Here in autumn. I had to guess. Let's explore. I think it's right here. Oh, nice. We got some. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and finish story. We know the pit has significant quarry. The sun is low in the skies. We arrive at the pit, casting a warm light across the treetops in the open field. A solitary raven flies from the tree line, and I look to the skies with the pit itself is an ominous sign that the otherwise serene atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. A scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, and has an unusual look to it. This is a site of thalamic convergence. It's no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. You need to set up opposing powers at opposing compass points, strength and weakness, light and darkness. And finally, we need the light of caution to bind them. Okay. We've got this. Strength and weakness. Okay. We know. Let's look at our strength. Get the name of it. Strength of Fortune Winds. Okay. Okay. golem. Fortunates? The matter? Okay, then weakness. Let's find weakness. Okay, let's... Fortunates. No. Hold on. Witherance. 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 And then light and darkness. So darkness is first. Dark. Okay. Darkness. There it is, darkness. Hidden cloak. Because it also leaves a shadow of darkness. Tenebrin cloak. That here. And then this needs to be sun, light. I think I know the answer. Sunbond. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. That makes sense to me. Sunbond. Then portions light. Portions light? Light of Corsian. Okay. Hold on. Considerable power that can turn darkness to light, fear to joy. So with that being said, hard but smooth. It's this. We'll see. The reason why is because typically, like, we found like the doubles are like cancel it out or are the inverse, and then like the stone is for like dark. Ooh. Eli inspects my work. His face showed little emotion, but he seems satisfied. By now, the sun has finished setting, and only a hint of red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The raven croaks his mournful cry once again, but this time there's a reply, and then another. I look up and see several dark shapes circling above. Quickly now, they're here. I spin around to follow Eli's gaze, and my pulse quickens as I look out across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily towards us. We can't see their faces at this distance in the low light, but I'd be willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In the skies above, the ravens continue to grow louder in number, and their caws and cries get louder and louder. I look down at this black object in my hands. Such a small thing, and yet its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It wants to be opened. Suddenly it feels inevitable. The casket, now. But I'm not sure I want to give in to him. Hold on. We give the Wixic cord. no! Okay, we are gonna get rid of the box though. Wave of intoxicating power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket and together we begin activating the items arranged around the pit. Working as fast as we can, it still takes longer than we'd like. When I look up, Thaumaturge has fear in his... We're too late, the mob is upon us. Oh no. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hand. I rush across to help him, but it's no use. They're all around us. The man tears the casket free, and it clatters to the floor, skittering towards the edge of the pit before coming to rest on the precipice. A gray-haired woman stoops to pick it up, and I am surprised to find that I recognize her. It's Verona Green, the occult scholar. The mob cheers, but Verona turns toward me, and I am no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. Back from the dead. She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. At the same moment, Eli activates the light of caution. Time stands still and there's a rush and a roar as a swirling vortex of blue-green light races up out of the pit. Oh god. The casket is sent soaring into the night sky where it seems to hang for a moment, turning slowly in the air until with a shrieking, splintering crash, it shatters into 1,000 pieces. And there is nothing but smoke and the smell of ozone, and all is quiet. Destroy the casket, reach an ending. It has been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed, but I am still riding high on the elation and relief from that night. Everything seemed to have come together when it needed to, and somehow we avoided a terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket's spell were released almost immediately. They remember nothing from the ordeal, but there seems to be no lingering effect, and Dr. Robertson says they'll all have made a full recovery. It is rare for Eli to express much emotion, but even he congratulated me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the allure of the casket and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me with a hint of pride that I would make a fine thaumaturge. Ending 1. Catastrophe avoided. Alive, missing, presumed dead. Okay. Alive, insane. She's insane. Oh, she's dead. Insane. Alive, rescued. Okay. Let's continue on. Epilogue. Oh. My father is sanating from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. She said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Okay, hold on. Oh, nope, shift that. Morgan's insanity. Let's take a look at curses. A poison of the mind might be a way to cut poison thoughts from his mind. Okay, let's look at the abrasive menther. That's not it. Where's the other cup? No. I think I need a diverging hook here. Wow, okay. I don't want a diverging hook. Peggy! There's an old hermit living out past Wastwater. Really brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time he wants something that will pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I said I'd ask around. Okay. Okay, Water. Take a look for water. Manus. A manus. From the cool night air. Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna have a gemstone. So it's gonna have turquoise, which is a stone of water. Yeah, okay. Turquoise. Is it driftwood? A turquoise gemstone. Weathered. This also has... I... Turquoise. What's all... Try this first. No. Okay, oh. Half the weight of an epicant. I did not see that part. Sander has been identified. That has been identified. This has not. Okay. Now we're finishing this out. Cecil Bateman, my lungs are shot. My doctors have told me to settle my affairs. I'm not ready to give up. Not yet. I've heard a local story about the Witch of Undermere and her healing abilities. They say it's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works. The Witch's Finger. Okay. My farm is diseased, my crops won't hold, and even the animals are uneasy. My old man says the earth's angry. He says I should call upon Korshan for wisdom and blessings. You help, this land's all I've got. Okay, let's look for blessings. No. Korshena. These are used to call on the guile and wisdom of the goddess Korshena. She is a goddess of the earth, creation, and rebirth. Okay. All small green gemstones. Nope, not that. Jade. Hold on. Red clay gemstones. Warm and smooth. Snake, earth, you know. Is a serpent goddess. Oh. Represented in the design in the jar. An imposing aura. Okay. Nice. We're slowly getting through these. Martha! Hello, Martha. I collect rare artifacts. Okay. Weaving edge has always fascinated me. Okay. Let's take a look. Weaving edge. Is used to enter the Red Night, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition states that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. This looks like something old oak, if I'm not mistaken. Carved. Oh, nice. Handle is made of oak. Really? That's all I get? Okay, the Tales of Kalaris from cover to cover. You know, he could walk through walls. I read that he used the water's shadow, but we have lost the knowledge. Okay, water's shadow. Uninteresting. Okay, let's take a look. It gives me goosebumps. 10. Jupiter. Somewhat cool. Nothing to remark. Gives me goosebumps. I don't use that shit. I don't understand it. And studying all text references to things hidden beneath the surface of our world. Yes. They mention the use of a spirit eye to see beneath the black veil. Okay. Spirit eye. And those who believing them to be a window into the world, okay. They draw their opposing symbols. Hold on. This has hot cold on it. Opposing symbols. Nice. What? Our grandmother followed the old ways. She kept a Dradic altar in the cellar. She believed in asking for nature's harvest, blessing for a harvest. I found a note about a ritual meant to bring abundance, but it needs an Argel. This seems like the place to find one. Argel. Nice. Has the symbols of earth around the rim. Don't care about the danger. Hi, Tommy. Searching, okay. It's hard to spot him in the muck. Does he feel worth a shot? These remnants that you've let you feel? No, okay, hold on. An Ares remnant. Okay, had to shut down the quarry. I wonder, is there anything among your fine collection? Losing money by the minute. Explosion? I'm not understanding. I think a pit would work here. Why? Nope. Nope. Oh, they can be directed to emit powerful vibrations. This is the pit is over here. We confirmed this is a Babelia. We confirmed this is an Argo. This pit. Is that a necklace? I've identified it. What? Oh. Street fucker. Okay. Psychology of fear. I have probably a few things for fear. Okay. Fear. Via. Okay. Made of any single... Being watched? Paranoia. Azia. Bronze. Began to feel a sense of paranoia. Nice. I'm looking into a Corvin, the Bloody Queen. And we actually have a Corvin's Might. Yippee! We finally got it noted. Okay. Move this plant over here. We can start putting more. Not trying to hurt anyone, just shift their thinking a little. Okay, do you have anything suitable? Suggestion? Suggestion. Suggestibility. Morgan's Folly. The hidden sim. No. Morgan's Folly. There it is. Hey Jade, my son Jade doesn't teach them anything. I want them to feel they've done wrong. Real penance so they might change their ways. Penance. Okay. Should look guilt. Okay. Guilt binding seed. Why you gotta? Okay. Trying to find. No wait, binding seed. Yippee! Next. There's a lawman snooping on the blacksmith's guild. Can't have him poking in parts. I need a way to keep him out. Now this I know I haven't done is the Lumina. Moon Pool, a Heart of Tranquility. Okay. Create an Aura of Unease. These are the only... Move all of them down here, the ones I don't have identified. Yeah. Oh, okay. That has... Grave to the 10. Disquiet. That's a Lunama. Okay, the symbols of the elements. Feeling of disquiet. Means we've got this one done. Ready! I can't bear the pain any longer. I would rather have no memory of her than suffer like this. Abrasive mother. Charlotte. Small fishing vessel and Havergs. Two boats never came home. Okay, a shin. Well, we're running out of things. Yeah, there's only a couple of things I don't have. This is a shin, honestly. Because water, wood, driftwood. Yes. Okay, so we only have 2 more items left. Right? That's all full. That's all full. So yeah, Storm Ward and Thorman's Bane. Oh. That's a roller, so I think that's the Thorman's Bane. That's the Storm Ward. Okay. Let's see. Can roll around the tongue. Finally. Gotta be silenced forever. I've been setting the eye and trying to give the voice to the markings on the stones. Next thing I know, I couldn't speak. A dreadful few weeks. So we've got this identified. So the last one is this one. Oh wait, David! Rain again! So, okay, I'm fed up with it. I've got a few bobs and bits, enough for a way to keep me... Assuming Stormlord. Identify all of the items. Numerous weather-related symbols. And with that, I am done. Time for a well-earned rest, right after I give Jupiter a scratch on the ears. Well, guys? Look at that. We're done. Strange Antiquities. Really like that. I really, really did like that. There's definitely a few more endings we can get. If it's anything like, well, let me pop my back real quick. Hold on. Okay. So, if I remember anything from Strange Horticulture, there was multiple endings and it was dependent on what you did, like some of the choices. Like I believe one of the endings we could have gotten is that one person that with the rich that ended up dying. We could have had an ending with her. We just gave her the wrong item, or not wrong item, but a different ending item. I really enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm putting nail oil on my nails, so please hold. We are not done yet, though. Do not worry. We are probably going to end up playing another little bit of a horror game, because it is October. We are, because God knows I need horror. I'm gonna put on some nail oil. I have really, really thin nail beds, so my nails aren't very strong. So I read somewhere that obviously taking biotin helps out a lot. And also nail oil. Putting like there's some like jojoba oil and other things that are really good for your nails on it, right? Like twice a day. It's actually been shown to help keep your nails healthy, keep them hydrated, so they're less likely to break. And I'm actually like, obviously, like, I can't speak. I've only been doing it for a few weeks, so I can't say that it's 100%, but I can definitely tell, like, I'm all natural right now, and I've only had one nail break, and it really wasn't a nail break. But what we are going to do is we are going to be switching games. I will be happy to get it up and going, but I want to go to the bathroom first. Been streaming for about an hour and a half, so I want to take a little quick break, grab a drink, go to the bathroom, all of that. So we will be right back. If you are on Twitch, I will run a 1-minute ad break. I can go potty. I will be back shortly. Put this back. Mute. Hello. I returned. I realized I didn't put any music on. That's on me, guys. Sorry. We are. Do I want? I don't really want to play a horror game. I know I said I was going to. I don't really want to. Kinda not in a horror mood. You know what? We're gonna pivot and we're gonna see how stupid I am. Legitimately, we're gonna see how stupid I am. I have been wanting to learn how to do coding stuff. Thank you. Hold on. Please hold. Audio. There has been a game called The Farmer is Out. Oh, that is still left. The farmer was replaced. And it's a coding game. Ah! Wait, I want to make a new game. Yeah. I don't want to do this. I want to do the... I'm stupid. I've forgotten everything. How do I... Okay, well, we're not doing that. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna do some Helldivers. Set up computer. I'm well aware. Why is Helldivers looking weird? What? Yeah, game capture. I know it's in the game capture. Oh, there's Helldivers. Why are you so little? You have to spread democracy. What the fuck? What's going on? Keep snapping. I don't want it to snap. You know what? There. Fuck it. Fine. I am tiny baby. Not gonna lie. We also make sure to update YouTube. Let me update that. Alright. By the way, if anyone wants to join that is in chat, please feel free. I very much enjoy playing. Okay. We're not gonna do that. We're definitely not doing squids. That's for goddamn sure. I hate squids. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do not like. We'll go quick play. No, we'll go find undoing. I don't want to do a blitz. Oh, we can do this.
Take us to the fight.
We'll do this. We're just vibing right now. Yeah, I'm trained. A bomb. Expendable. Look back. Bomb and leggies. Oh god, I love this game. Every citizen is equally important to the war effort, but Helldivers are the most important. God, I love this game. I like playing it with my friends. Don't love that I'm coming into mayhem. I also do play on controller. I'm a dirty, dirty controller.
Northeast, 200 meters.
Oh, there's something. Don't love that there are stalkers on the map. But you know... Nope, I was just about to do that.
Calling down support weapon.
Okay, calling down a support weapon. That feels... Yeah. No more of them fuckers. Yippee! Oh. Just bomb. Just gonna.
Requesting sentry.
Okay, time to leave. Time to leave. We're good, Beam. Okay, let's see. What bullshit and shenanigans are we working with now? Oh, there's samples here. So we're gonna grab the samples. We love the simple flavors. Go the fuck away. Oh, did I not bring my... Usually I run the explodey gun. Oh, hello.
New mag. Prosperity.
I'm also not accurate at all. Okay. Up the rock. Get up the rock, dude. There's a spore cloud.
Objective located. North. I'm out. Calling down a support weapon.
Nice. Ooh, piece of candy. Usually there's lots of good pieces of candies over here. We're gonna take a look for some candy. When I say candy, I definitely do mean super credit or super samps. Sample, yeah, look at that, samples.
Layer sample acquired.
Oh god. Just gonna drop a sentry down. Thank you.
Sentry north.
Oh, and we got a sentry or turret or patrol coming up behind us. Oh.
For prosperity.
Ugh. Please don't touch me. Beautiful. That's cool. Okay. Sample.
Layer sample acquired.
Sample. Gonna activate the terminal.
Engaging terminal.
Grab this.
Sending in an eagle.
Database downloading. Yippee.
I got the
Do,
terminal.
do.
I need supplies. Throwing supply beacon. Package acquired.
Then I need to take this all. Yeah. And we're just gonna go.
Supplies. Requesting air support.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I keep thinking that's a LiDAR tower.
Bag's empty.
Thank you. Any little patrol. Nope.
Found something. Fire in the hole. Bug, southeast. Drop in package. Requesting sentry. Package acquired.
Super credits! We love super credits. We're gonna recall this little guy. I don't need him fucking up in the middle of the fight. Be sending him back out. Nope, and then we're going to drop the SSD. And we're gonna drop a 500k bomb on that the motherfuckers. Smile, guys. That way I can get most of them, some of them at least, cleared out. And of course there's patrol incoming. Ooh, not a good time. Hey, guard dog, please keep shooting. Hey, can you reload, please, Lulu? Hey, dude, please. Please, 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 please. I don't give a crap, just shoot, please. There we go.
Package acquired.
Yeah, that's just bad timing.
Dropping package.
Then we gotta activate the terminal.
Engaging terminal.
You.
Requesting advanced.
Oh, he's got an arc thrower? Ew. I can hear him coming. Okay. We're waiting. Come on. Can this thing... I feel like this thing is the slowest thing to command.
I'm on it. I got the terminal.
There we go. I heard another crystal. A sample. Love those little samples. Fill me with joy. Come on, please hurry up, dude. I just want to kill the bugs. I actually did a pretty good job at oh, no, there's a nest. Oh yeah, they did a pretty good job. They did a nest.
North, far. I got the terminal.
Da, 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 da.
You have been a stalwart line of freedom. Extract when ready.
I don't want to break my legs. Then we're just gonna run. And of course he spawns bug breach. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Man, that's a far-ass run.
Reinforcing. Calling down a sentry.
Ooh, samples.
Say hello to democracy. Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Oh god. Okay.
Tagging map. Southeast. Close. We've got equipment. Dropping a pin. North. Far. Reinforcement.
What in the fuck?
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Calling in reinforcements.
Dude, what the heck is going on over there? What? Oh.
Reloading. Support weapon.
Jeez. Oh, ew.
Found something.
There we go.
You may proceed to extraction when
We know we can proceed to extraction. We don't have to engage. And no bug breach. Okay. That's what makes me happy. Okay.
Calling down a support weapon.
Requesting sentry.
There's still a nest I want to kill. Cause fuck them bugs.
Pelican 1 returning to extraction point. Please ensure you're inside the extraction radius. Calling down a sentry.
Sending in an eagle.
Attack underway.
Requesting sentry.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Bug out.
We're just gonna lure these motherfuckers over here. 3 grenade. What? Oh, okay, I only need 2.
Throwing grenade.
Anything? Any squishy good parts? Nice. Now we come back and help. We're good. We're fine. Dude, why did you fall like that?
Have a taste of democracy.
We're gonna throw you right there so you're not shooting at us. Yippee!
For prosperity.
Oh god. What the fuck? Oh, sweet god.
Ready to live.
Getting in the ship. Yippee! There we go. We did it.
Another sweeping victory for Superbird.
Also got a soda, so. Oh, there we go. And look at that. We got all of the objectives done. Oh, I just popped my neck. I don't know if y'all caught that. Jesus Christ. Look at that, I got medals! I don't know, I'm being indecisive. I might switch games again. I might also just call it for the night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I don't really like that Helldivers is being funky. You do? Okay. Excuse me. Let's take a look at who is live right now. Oh, my good friend Casual Cat is live. Why are they adding bookmarks? A new tab is a bookmark. Really easy to make a bookmark. Okay, let's see. Ooh. We haven't rated someone named Crimson Nikki in a hot minute. She's playing Repo with a few people, it looks like. And Repo is a lot of fun. I think y'all will really, really enjoy that. So, I have Repo. I am just the biggest fucking wuss when it comes when it comes to horror games. I don't do horror games well at all. Looks like she's playing with just one other person. or 2 other people. So we'll definitely go and show her some love. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'll try I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I wake up. I might stream when I wake up. So, until I see you lovelies again, stay... Let me do my socials. The socials. Until I see you lovelies again, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see y'all again real soon. Goodbye.
I have no idea what monster you just fucking described.
The alien.
The Mentalist?
Yes, the naked time.
A little bit. I don't know if she has the words.
Hello.